presentation or whenever. If your dreams don't scare you, they ain't big enough, okay? And tonight we are certainly going to talk about some big dreams and how to achieve them. And we have the perfect person to teach us tonight because this person, and I'm going to introduce her to you in just a minute. She did a training, I think it was a couple months ago. I'm still listening back to it on replay. She's She's treating Viago as $1 million business as it is, as a multi-million-dollar business because it is. And she's getting those results. And she's also so systemized, keeping things so easy and simple and easy to follow and duplicate and teach. Like the training that she did was phenomenal, and the training that she's going to do tonight is going to be even better. Like I have such a massive love and respect for her. And just because I have this love, I still see people jumping in, joining the audio. So I want to make sure everyone can hear and understand her. But I also want to make sure that you are also taking notes. Okay, because so many times we got into the habit of not taking notes because, oh yeah, it's so good, I will remember it. But everything she's going to say is going to be so good that you want to remember it. But you can't remember a 40-minute training just like this tomorrow. Okay? So I want you to take notes. Okay? Take your time's worth. We are here tonight. It's a Sunday night. Take the most of it. Take our money's worth, even though these trainings, like, are worth hundreds and thousands of dollars. What we learn here every single Sunday night. Okay, we get this mentorship just because we are ambassadors of Viago, but don't take it as we haven't paid for it. Don't take it granted, because these are the small trainings that if you implement what you learn from week to week, every single week, you see yourself improving and see your business growing thanks to these ones. So I want you to take responsibility for your business. Have a pen, have a notebook. Lydian, you're amazing. I can see that you're taking your business seriously and you're smiling and you have your camera on. Like she's showing you example. Okay, follow her lead. Open your cameras, grab your notebook, smile. Yeah, we are here to learn, but also have fun and to be a community. So awesome, Sandy. It's great to see you. It's always great to see you. Ah, amazing. Okay, see? But where are the men? Gentlemen, where are you? That's fine. Okay, so I hope you already have your paper, pen, and you are ready to learn from one of the best, okay, one of the strongest female leaders of Viago, the one and only Harriet Ekude Oyulu. Please, Harriet, take the stage. We are so blessed, lucky, and grateful to have you here tonight. I'm taking my notepad as well. Thank you so much for being here.
Wow, wow. Thank you so much, Imola, for that introduction. And thank you, team, for joining us today for this training. I'm so excited that you could take off time on a Sunday when you would have wanted to rest, just to learn and just to be able to understand how best to do business in Viago. The topic that I'm going to talk to you about today is basically how to win. Basically, if you want to succeed, what are some of those tips that we use to succeed in Viago? Just allow me to pull up my slides. Imola has already introduced me, and thank you so much for that. And I'm so excited to see each and every one of you. Just give me 1 second as I pull up my slides. Yeah, so basically, we are going to be talking about success. What does it mean to us? What does it mean to succeed in Viago? I believe each and every one of us joined Viago with a purpose to succeed. Our ultimate goal in Viago is to succeed. And so we are here to learn about some of the strategies for success in Viago. And I'm so excited that you could be able to make it. The first thing that I would like to talk about is your mindset. what drives you? What is it that keeps us going? So basically, I would like to say that the only person that is standing between you and your success is you. So in Viago, we need to understand first and foremost, what is your why? What was the reason for you joining Viago? We need to clarify that, be able to understand that it is in your mind. If you say that I'm going to succeed, definitely the subconscious mind is going to tell you success is going to come your way. We have two kinds of mindsets. We have the growth mindset and the fixed mindset. And this is what I'm going to say. The growth mindset is really freedom. That is where freedom lies. And if you do not have a growth mindset, definitely that kind of mindset is going to be a fixed mindset that is, again, limiting. A growth mindset is a mindset that finds inspiration in other people's success. So basically, if you are a leader in Viago and you have a team, your mindset should be that your team should succeed. For me, when I see my team succeeding, I see them go to club 6, they go to go to gold, go to bronze, go to silver. The excitement that comes to me is amazing, because I know that that is the reason that we are in Viago. You want to see people succeeding. So don't get jittery when people succeed, when your team succeeds. Try to celebrate them. Celebrate your team when they succeed. Celebrate other teams when they succeed as well, because one day you'll also succeed and people will celebrate you. So basically, a growth mindset finds the effort is required to build skills. When you have a growth mindset, you will definitely take time to grow your skill. You will take time to grow your skill. You want to know how to do it in Viago, and then you persevere in the face of failure. Many times we fail in network marketing. You'll fail. Failure will come. There are things that you will want to do and they may not come through as you planned. You may plan to go gold this month and then you don't actually hit that rank. But you need to persevere. You need to persevere and say, you know what? Let me try again. Let me try the next time. But do not chicken out when in the face of failure. You need to persevere. Accept criticism. When criticism comes, our type of business is one where you will be criticized. Many times we do things, but we may unknowingly be hurting others. So when people criticize us, we need to accept that criticism. And then a growth mindset desires to learn and builds abilities. That is a growth mindset. While on the other side, we have the fixed mindset, which is very limiting. It avoids challenges. You don't want any challenge. When challenges come, you run away. You don't want to resolve them. Basically, that is a fixed mindset. It ignores feedback. It threatens. It's threatened by other people's success, and it desires to look smart. You know, the people desire to look smart, and then it gives up easily. Do not give up easily. And then it's fixed abilities. You don't want to grow your abilities. So basically, you need to have a growth mindset, which is freedom, And then be committed to finishing. On day one, when you sign up someone, you need to have a conversation with them. Are you committed to finishing? Yes, we've started Viago, but find every reason to stay in Viago. Because let me tell you something, there are so many reasons why you could quit Viago even just today. Yeah, there are so many things you might want. There reasons can be a fail to make it on the leaderboard. That could make you quit Viago. A compensation plan. Maybe someone can say, "Oh, the system is not okay." Maybe someone in my team does not make me feel great. So you could quit because of just that. Maybe I failed to get to the rank that I want to get and then you quit because of that. So basically, commit to finishing. Find every reason to stay in Viago, because there are so many reasons why you could stay in Viago. A reason could be that you want to inspire many people, you want to touch lives of vulnerable people out there. Maybe you have certain big dreams that you've not yet achieved. Find every reason to stay in Viago. Now, success is about how you view yourself. Look at the pussycat. The pussycat is viewing themselves like a lion. I can do big things. I can do the impossible. That is how this pussycat is viewing themselves in the mirror. So view yourself in the, how do you view yourself? Do not underestimate the potential that you have. If you might be having a potential like a lion. You're the king of the jungle. You could make it. You could make it to bigger heights. But because you view yourself like you are still very small, I'm still in club 6, I haven't even got one personal, I haven't even built a team yet, and you're viewing yourself in the mirror and you're thinking you are this small. And yet begin to open up your mind and view yourself in that mirror. View yourself like the person that you want to become, the black diamond that you want to become, the emerald that you want to become, the diamond that you want to become. Begin to view yourself like that person and commit to growth. Commit to having a growth mindset. Personal development. Make sure you are there contributing to what is happening around you, participating in events, participating in ensuring that the team grows. Don't be the person that is going to shy away from responsibility, because responsibility, our business is about responsibility. We are required, there are so many things that we are required to do. When you see something happening and they need your help, be the first person to say, I am available. I am available to help. Success is not built on success. It's built on failure. It's built on frustration sometimes. And also it's built on catastrophe. This is Ramna Roadstone. So begin to, even when you're frustrated, even when you have failed, begin to think about success in a positive manner. Dream it, live it, love it. Begin to dream big. And that is when success will come your way. Success is not final and it's not also fatal. It's the courage to continue that counts. And this was a quote by Winston Churchill. Do not look at success. Do not look at your failure today as the final goal, because tomorrow things will be better. In fact, we learn through failure. We learn through catastrophe. Every single day is, you need to count every day one at a time, because before you know it, you're going to be a very successful person. And then the other thing that we need to do is to create the environment. Create the right environment. Create an environment where people challenge you. Do not be encouraged only by people that pat you on the back. You know how you can be in a team of people and they're patting you on the back just because you've got maybe one sign up in a month. And yet you have the capability of even putting in the system 5 people. Create an environment of people who challenge you. They say that if you hang out with 5 broke people, you'll be the 6th one. Find the people that give you this energy, this drive to move on, this push, someone who will challenge you and say, no, you can do better. Oh, today I am silver. No, you can even get gold. You can even get, to sapphire. You can get to emerald. Hang around such people. Create that environment that is going to help you to succeed, and avoid negativity. Because when you are around negative people, definitely that negativity will draw into you as well. Before you know it, you'll start speaking negative things. You'll start thinking negatively. You'll start operating negatively. Before you know it, you're at home. You don't even want to do the business anymore. So create an environment of positivity. Let positive vibes override you. Because at the end of the day, in order to succeed, you need that positive energy. The other thing that is going to create a lot of success in your business is setting smart goals. We need to have short, medium, and long-term goals. Always write them down. Write down your goals. When I started Viago, I started Viago in November. I joined Viago in November. I remember. And the first thing I did was to set goals. I told myself I want to hit, I set goals for each rank. And I'll tell you, it was amazing how every single month I was hitting those ranks just because I'd written them down. And I put away every distraction so that I can be able to achieve the ranks that I'd put in place. I'll tell you, when you write something down, it is much better than when you do not write something down. I had my short-term goals. I had my medium-term goals. What are your rank goals? Where do you want to be by September, end of September this month? That could be a short-term goal. And then what kind of income do you want to be earning by the end of this month? If you're looking at the medium-term goals, look at probably say June, by June next year. What are some of the ranks that you want to be holding by June next year? So look at also the long-term goals, December 2026, December 2027. Where do you want to be? So goals are very, very important. And then you need to track your progress. Track your progress. Let everybody know. Keep in mind that everything that you're doing, if you don't put your action, if you don't put the things, whatever that you are doing, or if you don't put these things down, you may lose track. So track your progress. Get to see, because all this progress, whatever you're tracking, is going to lead you to your goals. Find out how many people you've invited from Monday to Sunday. How many personal exposures have you done on a day-to-day basis? Okay, then begin to track all these. Personally enrolled, how many people have you personally enrolled in each month or each week? How many people has the team enrolled? What is the team size? How many people are booked for events? Right now we have events in Barcelona. We have another one in Zimbabwe. How many people are you bringing to Zimbabwe? How many people are you taking to Barcelona? So track all this, because once you track your goals, once you track your progress, you will be able to move faster than when you are moving or working in the dark. Okay, so let's learn to track our success and then use your imagination. This one is a good one, because everything that we do starts in the mind. Begin to affirm yourself. Success comes with positive thinking. Begin to think about the things that you want to be as if you were already. Use the power of affirmation. Create the ultimate version of you. Tell yourself what you are not even right now. Tell yourself things like, I am the leader that every leader is looking for. I am a genius, and I apply my wisdom. I am the world's famous international speaker. I am a legend in the network marketing industry. These are all words of affirmation. I'm the most confident woman in the world. Even if you're shaky, you're not confident at all, as you talk to yourself, the subconscious mind begins to work for you. It begins to register the things that you're talking about as if they were a reality. Talk about being a multimillionaire. Say, I am a multimillionaire. I am overloaded with charisma. I am the motivator to the motivators. I touch, move, and inspire people. I am a millionaire creator. And before you know it, you will be a millionaire creator. I am a super mom to my children. I am a hero to my children. I have boundless levels of energy. And I'm the most respected leader in network marketing. Friends, if you begin starting your day with affirmations and telling your mind some of these positive things, before you know it, you're going to be the things that you're proclaiming or professing. So basically, these are some of the things that you need to think about. And then master your emotions. Master your emotions, because this business is a business that can be stressful if you like. It can cause a lot of, it can be, there's lots of things that go with the kind of work that we do. So, but master, what is that? Get to know, what is that default emotion that you have? Is it anger? Because every time you do anything, you will go back to your default emotion. But you need to recognize what that default emotion is. Is it anger? Is it stress? Is it worry? Sometimes we worry a lot. We worry about the people, how people are going to steal our people. We worry about how we are not going to succeed. You worry about the fact that you may not be able to enroll anybody, and that you worry of how you're going to sustain the $50 that you are supposed to pay, or the $99. You worry about literally everything, and you get stressed about that. So what is your default emotion? Is it worry? Is it anger? And you know that if it is anger, it's going to repel a lot of people from you. So you need to learn what is your default emotion, because we are in a relationship business. We are in a business where we are dealing with people. So once you learn that emotion, your default emotion, it helps you to understand how to manage it. Begin to think about the positive emotions. Like if you have a lot of anger, or if you have a lot of anger, begin to think of passion, for example. Begin to get begin to help your mind to have passion for the business. Every time you are angry, begin to become passionate about what you're doing. Reverse all the negative energy that you have, all the worry, the stress, and what. Begin having a mind, an emotion like joy. Have your peace. Have your gratitude. Be grateful even where you are. Be grateful. Understanding that these things, whatever is happening in your life at that time, at that point in time, happens anyway to everybody else. So begin to master some of those emotions that draw people to you, because an emotion like anger can literally destroy you. An emotion like worry, stress can literally take away, because you actually attract who you are. Because before you know it, you'll be attracting angry people, you'll be attracting stressed people, and that entire environment will just be not great. So master your emotion. Get to know what is that emotion that is bringing a lot of deterring people away from me, and begin to work on that emotion. Because if you don't work on that emotion, at the end of the day, it's going to destroy your business. So basically, we talk about aim at duplication. When you are in a business like ours, success comes when you duplicate yourself in others. By duplicating yourself in others, you are doing, you're actually mirroring yourself, beginning to help others, coaching and mentoring others to do exactly what you did to be able to succeed. And in our business, there is just one way of duplicating yourself. And I like to wrap it up in one sentence: I pet. You need to become a master inviter. Teach your people to become a master inviter just like you. So there are 4 ways to duplication. If you want to duplicate your business, master inviting. They say that the biggest skill that you need in network marketing is the invite. So if you train your people how to invite, actually, it's interesting that whoever I get into my organization, the first thing I train you is how to invite. Because many times what actually messes people up is that they don't know the difference between the invite and presentation. Before you know it, you've just enrolled someone and they are already presenting, they are calling you. Tell this person over the phone, tell this person about Viago. I am here, I'm in a shop somewhere in town. Please, can you tell this person about Viago? Just wrap it up for them. And so you see, this is a new person that has just come in, and you have to be able to tell them immediately some of the critical skills before they can even go out there and begin spoiling it with their hot market. And then with time, you need to teach them how to present. The presentation is very critical. Many people take a lot of time before learning how to present even to one person. So it is important. I keep telling people, present to your children, present to your spouse, present. Before you know it, what you do repeatedly becomes, you become a master of that skill that you keep doing repeatedly. So keep presenting, keep presenting. Make sure you have the presentation. Don't spend 4 months in Viago, 5 months in Viago without a presentation. And many times people are moving around with, you are in the 4th month of Viago, you don't have the tools of trade. It's important that you have the simple thing. The first investment that you need to make if you're doing Viago is just simply a laptop. You need a laptop to present. You can't say, I can't present because I have a phone. Yeah. So you need to have a laptop, teach them how to present, have the presentation with you. And then teach people how to enroll. How to enroll, that should be one of the first things as you take them through. In fact, when you bring in your first person, when you bring, when you enroll a member, teach them how to, when you enroll a member, teach them how to enroll others. Actually, the first thing that you need to do when you bring somebody into Viago, the first thing that you need to do is to give them a mini orientation on day one. Actually, they say, do not begin to celebrate success of bringing in someone before you've taken them through the back office and shown them how to enroll and how to enter their back office. They need to know how to enter their back office. They need to understand where they travel, where they can book their travels. They need to know how to enroll others. They need to know everything about the back office. And if you yourself does not know how the back office looks, how are you going to enroll others? So basically, you need to learn, go into your back office, understand how it operates, understand how to enroll others. And then, of course, training. Training is very important. And training, the first trainer to a new member is you. Begin by training, coaching. First of all, you need to, learn yourself before you can teach others. Because you cannot learn, you cannot teach what you do not know. Sometimes you find someone has spent 3 months and they do not even know how to make a booking. They do not even know where the reward escapes are. They don't even know how to that we have is the VIP escapes. They don't have a clue that we even have a personal concierge. They don't know that you can get to a personal concierge. They don't know that you can actually interact with the system. We have a very efficient system. But nobody, people are scared to even just get into the system to understand what is there. I was talking to a member today and they said they had never entered their back office and I was in shock. I said, how do you even operate without knowing what is in the back office? And then the most important thing that we need to do whenever we enroll people is to launch them. If you want to see success in your business, launch all your new ambassadors. What do I mean by launching new ambassadors? By launching new ambassadors, I mean ensuring that each and every one of these ambassadors are actually helped to get their 6. Tell them to mobilize, tell them to make their list. The first thing that you need to tell people is make your list. You've enrolled someone, make your list. Give me a date within 72 hours of joining Viago. Tell them to give you a date within 72 hours where you can talk to their people. Tell them to invite. Hit the iron when it is still hot. If you go ahead and tell each and every, launch each and every ambassador's business, just see the kind of growth we are going to have at Viago. If everyone told themselves, I have 10 people in my organization, and I have got 5 people in this month, for example, and I'm going to launch all of them. Believe me, you'll be seeing a lot of significant growth in your organization. And then there's the whole thing of teamwork. Let's work as a team. You know, many times we just do not play team. You find if someone tells you, please, I'm hard up at work, can you please show my person? The first question the person asks you is, I mean, when someone shows up and they want you to probably present to their person, you hear questions like, who is your upline? Now, when you ask someone who is their upline, it means you are not committed to work with their people unless you're sure that you're benefiting from them. That is a very negative mindset. It's not a growth mindset. It's a mindset actually that takes you back, you as a person. Let's learn to work as a team. When there are presentations to be made, be the first one to say, I will be on the presentation. If people are required to make testimonies, be the first one to say, I'll be there to give my testimony. Give that testimony. Like now I have the 8 o'clock. Be the first person to put up your hand to say, I'm available to give a testimony. And all these other days that we have trainings, we have presentations. Be there. Do not only come there when you have invited, but be there to support the team. Be there to work with others. Because if we don't work as a team, definitely we cannot grow. And then let's learn how to promote and attend training events. I will tell you, leaders are made at events. Every single leader, every single person that I went with to Dubai in March ranked up to gold and sapphire. And why? It was so interesting that all the leaders, every single leader that went to, most of the leaders that I went with to Dubai from my team actually ranked up to gold and sapphire. Why? Because there is a motivation that comes with training. There is a determination that comes and a focus that comes with training. Whenever we go for these trainings, it's not for nothing. Treat it as an investment. Treat it as an investment to your business, because every business requires capital. So just know that the money that you're putting aside is your capital. You're investing capital. You're putting capital into your business. That air ticket that you're going to spend on, that hotel that you're going to spend on, treat it as an investment to the training event that you're going to. And do not have this mindset that, oh, this training is very expensive. What are we going to even learn? For me, I want to go and just have fun. You know, those kinds of talks. Let's promote events. Like right now we have Barcelona, where we are going to have Angie Calf and I think we have Angie Calf and yeah, we have 2 very serious trainers coming to train us in Barcelona. And then we have also Zimbabwe. We have Zimbabwe where our mentor Efrosini is going to be there, and Jesse McPherson is also going to be there. So basically, those are some of the places those are some of the events we need to be promoting right now. Let's promote these events. Let's ensure that our teams are actually going to attend these events, because the money that you're going to spend, that money that you are spending in these events, it's going to come back to you sevenfold. Sevenfold, I tell you. So do not even think about that expenditure. And then you yourself as a Viago member, attend the training events. Because the thing is, you cannot say you're going to be, even when if you want to be the best surgeon in the world, you need to go to medical school. If you want to be the best lawyer in the world, you need to go to law school. There's no way, there's no shortcut about it. If you want to succeed in Viago, you need these trainings. You need to sit under these our leaders and listen to the trainings. So we have Zimbabwe coming up in November. Zimbabwe is actually, we are going to be there on the 8th and the 9th, and I can't wait to go to Zimbabwe for that training. I can't wait to be in Barcelona to listen to these powerful people that have been in the network marketing industry for over 10 years. These are multi-millionaires that we are going to be listening to. And then let's be consistent and focused. Consistency helps you to do the things that you need to do on a daily without missing out on anything. If you tell yourself, I want to be inviting every single day, I want to be presenting, just be consistent. Because if you're not consistent at the end of the day, you end up losing out on a number of things, a number of achievements that you would have made. And be focused. I joined Viago in November. I'll tell you, I'm a human resource consultant, but I'll tell you, I put most of the proposal writing, we write a lot of proposals. I put those on hold. I told myself I'm going to work on the business that came in last year. And I've been doing that since November. I've been focused. I've been consistent. They say, what you focus on grows. Try to be focused on Viago. Try to focus on it and see if it will not grow. Focus on high value activities. There are certain things that you end up crowding yourself with, but they're not adding value. If you know that someone else can do something, just give it to them. Because at the end of the day, if you know that you're worth a certain specific amount of dollars per hour, and you have a role, maybe it's laundry, maybe it's going shopping. As women, we love doing shopping on Saturdays. If you know that someone else can do that shopping for you and you pay them some little money, then you will have saved yourself a lot of money by not going to the market, but having someone else do for you that activity. That is what I mean by focusing on high value activity. And come for that training on Saturday. Come for that training on a Saturday. In Uganda, we have trainings every Saturday at 10 a.m. So every single Saturday, come for that training. Come and learn. Every single day, focus on high value activities that can begin to earn you even $500 or $1,000 a month, $2,000 a month, $5,000 a month. And delegate these other things and pay for them if there's something that is and sometimes we end up in so many things. You are in birthday parties, you are in wedding meetings, you're in introduction meetings. Here we have all sorts of meetings in Uganda. You can decide to be in all these types of meetings, but at the end of the day, you are not adding value. Choose the things that you can do and leave out those things that are crowding your mind. And focus on high value activities. And then the other thing is, let's stop being average. Decide to be above average. Decide to be uncommon. Do the things that you would not naturally do. And decide to get out of your comfort zone. And I want to give you a challenge. I want to challenge you to do that which is very uncommon to you. And if you do this consistently, it becomes a skill. It becomes a way of life. It becomes a daily thing. If you just, for example, committed yourself to presenting every single day to at least one person, present Viago to at least one person. Now see what is going to happen when you present Viago to one person a day for 30 days. Those will be 30 people that you're presenting to every single month. And normally the ratio is for every 10 people that you present to, at least 2 sign up. So you can imagine if you have 6 people every single month because you presented every single day. Put it as something that you want. I want to challenge you today to do a 30 days blitz where you are presenting Viago every single day to one different person, every single day to one different person. And before you know it, if, for example, you are a team of 3, even if you had 5 people in your team, and each and every one of you is presenting Viago to at least one person a day, that means you are actually presenting Viago to 150 people in a month. Now see how the kind of exponential growth that you're going to have in your team, just because each and every one of you decided to present to one person a day, just one person a day. Think of one person a day, daily, and present to that one person. And in 30 days, you're going to have 30 people that you've presented to, and 6 people have signed up. So friends, I want to thank you so much for listening in. And I'm hoping that you have taken down these nuggets and that we are going to be able to do what we have learned today. We are having another call. Our presentation will be at 8 p.m. At the top of the hour in the next 15 minutes. I'm hoping that all of us will be able to attend that as well. Thank you so much for listening in. Again, my name is Harriet Ekude, calling in from Uganda. God bless you, and over to you, Imola.
I hate saying this, but I told you it's going to be a fire training, and I hope you took notes. I have 5 pages of notes and 15 minutes to invite. Because imagine if the training was like this, the presentation is going to be fire again. So use that 15 minutes, invite as much as you can, and we will see each other in the same link 10, 15 minutes from now, okay? God bless you. Thank you so much, Harriet. You're phenomenal. Thank you so much. We truly appreciate your time and preparing for this presentation and for all this information. Like, wow, wow. Okay, let's get to work. Thank you so much. Have a blessed night. See you in 40 minutes. Ciao. Bye-bye.